Hey, Rob. Rob.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm in my car, and I'm definitely not driving to Burger King at 11 o'clock at night, so don't even ask.
We gotta fucking
right?
record. What are you? This isn't gonna work. All right. Well, whatever. We'll just. I guess I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me pull some Fast and Furious moves. Zoom, zoom.
Oh.
Explosion. Zoom, zoom.
Nice. All right. Well, let's just start this bitch because I don't want you to get pulled over while talking to me. So.
Oh, all right. I own this village. Okay. These police officers, they answer to me. Okay?
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Soy El Diablo, Jordan.
Oh, okay. You're the devil. Awesome.
Happy Halloween, dude.
Happy Halloween. Let's start the show.
All right, let's do it.
Happy or sad, it's story time with two fucking idiots.
Dude, crazy story. Okay, are you ready for this? I can't say his name for legal reasons, I guess. I don't want to put anyone on blast. Great way to start.
Yeah.
But a friend of mine knocked a dude the fuck out last night.
On purpose?
I mean, it wasn't his initial intention to do so.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, when the business gets down, you got to get down to business.
You got to open the doors.
You got to, yep.
Lamborghini.
Anyway, so him and his wife went out for Halloween Saturday night.
Yeah.
Go get a slice at this little place that's like cheap, late slices of pizza.
Sure. The best kind of pizza.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started right now.
Yeah.
You have me ready to go buy a pizza right now. Just quit the podcast for some pepperoni, but
sounds good.
So anyway, they walk back in to get a second slice to this little place, just like a small room, and this medium big sized dude, maybe like 200 pounds, 6 feet tall or so, is in this 5 foot tall girl's face, like screaming at her, swearing, getting aggressive, and not touching her. But
what about? Was he just like, you're 5'5", just letting you know?
Hey, you short person, suck it. I don't know, dude. I guess he was just like being F you effing B.
Yeah.
Just obnoxious, maybe drunk, stupid stuff. You know.
Sure.
I mean, we've talked about it. A lot of drunk people suck, you know.
Yeah,
They're
for
just
sure.
the worst ever.
Yeah.
And so a bunch of people are like, hey, just leave her alone. Okay, just get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, make me. The big dude behind the counter is like, get out of here, dude. And he's like, what are you going to have to do about it? Fuck
He's
you,
like throwing dough. He's like, no, I don't know. I'm busy. Sorry.
He like rolls it into some nunchucks and starts like whipping them around.
He's got like pepperoni just like fucking tied together.
Oh, of course.
Ready to go.
He dips it in the oil so it's like burns them.
All right. That's a cool superhero we just created.
Pizza Man. I don't know. Doughboy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Ooh, that's not bad. My kind of superhero.
Sure.
Anyway, so my friend who's like confident in his ability to handle himself and then also throws a pretty mean right hand.
Sure.
Was just like he just felt like this girl was in trouble, you know, like being intimidated, and it's just he felt horrible. And obviously he looked at his wife too, and he's like doesn't know what this guy's all about, so now he's worried about her. So he just walks over and he's like, hey, you heard the lady, just please get out of here. Back up and just go.
Yeah.
You're not happy, obviously, so why don't you just leave? You know? And this guy turns his attention on my friend. And my friend is like in shape, but he's not a huge guy, you know. You wouldn't look at him and be like, watch out, you know.
Sure. He's not a Frank Liddell, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
He's
no Tito Montez for sure. So he does that, and this guy turns towards him and takes a step forward and starts screaming at him.
Oh God!
And my friend puts his hand out. Like, had you ever seen the Chael Sonnen Vanderlei fight in the Ultimate Fighter.
Ultimate Fighter, yeah. He's in
like, I
flip
can't let you
flops.
get close. Yeah, exactly. I can't let you get close.
Yeah.
Similar situation. He's like, hey, please back up. Please don't get close to me.
Yeah.
Please back up. And the guy kept moving forward and like pressed in on his hand. And my friend's instincts, like he's done this his whole life. So it's like his instincts took over. He bobs to the left, throws a big right hand, catches this guy. He says like he's never hit a guy more perfect in his life. And it drops him. The guy
just knocks the
goes
Parmesan
down.
off of him right now.
Yeah, right.
That's hilarious. Dude.
Any extra the pepperoni friggin' oil on the guy's upper lip. And so follows him down. His wife says he hit him twice. He swears he only hit him once. Like a crazy thing where just instinct took over and he kind of got on, like you would in an MMA fight kind of. You knock someone down, you kind of posture up and get on top of him.
I wouldn't. I would be like, I got to get out of here.
Well, yeah, exactly.
He's
right?
going to get up at some point. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Precisely.
Open the cage, please.
Yeah, seriously. Jumping out of the top.
Yeah.
Like the fight's over. He can't. Like, I'm not taking any chances.
Yeah. Bruce Buffer, get in here, please.
And so his wife is like, he's thinking I'm going to hold this guy here till the cops get here. And his wife is like, you punched him. So like, maybe we should get the fuck out of here.
Oof.
So she grabs him and is like, we got to go now. Dude kind of like comes to.
Yeah.
And the pizza guy has now come around the corner and had like broken it up.
He's got like
And
the
the guy-
paddle in his hands, like ready to fucking fuck him up.
and a pizza cutter in the other. Like ready to go. And the guy kind of comes to a little bit,
Yeah.
throws a punch thinking still there, punches the pizza guy in the face.
Yeah.
So now the pizza guy's pissed. And so he got the fuck out of there.
Yeah. Well, he's wanted for murder now. So
I know.
That's awesome.
Well, the crazy thing is he said, he's like, I hope I didn't break his jaw. I hope he didn't hit his head hard against the ground. Like, he was awake when I left, but, you know, he doesn't want to hurt anybody. That's what, he got into a fight at a UFC event. He's like, for some reason, people just want to fight him. And unfortunately, he's not the one. So
Yeah. I feel like I find myself in situations where I'm like, I'm going to go to jail if I do any sort of retaliating at this point.
Well, yeah.
Like
I'm nervous to punch someone.
For real, man. Like, I mean, I'm not going to get into it right now, but I mean, softball was a little crazy this week.
Was it?
Yeah. So anyway, hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back to the show.
Welcome back. That's called a teaser, bro.
I know. I am excited. I didn't even think about it.
It's yeah, dude. Welcome back.
Episode
60. And
of the Two Fuggin Idiots podcast.
Oh man, with that, you know, we have some big news coming about. We've basically hit 60 fucking home runs in a row.
Oh yeah.
Knocking them out of the park.
One after the other the other. You know what I mean?
So in regards to that, we are going to dedicate this episade the Babe Ruth episode because he hit 60 home runs back in fucking 42 or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know what
he
it
hit
was.
a bunch of home runs off of, you know, baggers from grocery stores. You know what I mean? Like, he definitely was. Which some might argue is harder because they weren't throwing 90. It's probably harder to get that ball out. So
I think it is, but it's like it's awesome to pick Babe Ruth. It's also to pick another awesome thing to dedicate the episode to. But Robbie and I both agree. This has kind of run its course at this point.
Yeah.
Not the podcast, but this bullshit where we're naming the episode after people. It's just not fun anymore.
The season of naming episodes after someone is over.
Yeah.
And we've hit 60 home runs in that season.
Yeah.
And so therefore we are Babe Ruth and this is the Babe Ruth episode. So
yeah, that's basically what it is. We just after like episode 32, we were running out of people very quickly. And it's honestly just a burden at this point. We're not. I mean, our fans can be honest. We haven't picked any good ones in the last 30 episodes.
We haven't been killing it. We've been trying. I truly believe that we have put in a solid effort. But after a while, we're like 47. Like, well, who even?
Yeah. Not good.
But
we're picking celebrities just because they're that age for some reason.
Yeah, Johnny Depp's 58. I think it's insane. I'm glad I know that.
Yeah.
all I'm going to say is that, if you guys really do like it a lot, and you like really are attached to it, get the fuck over it, because we're not doing it anymore. So it's not happening. Do you want to break it to you?
So that's change number 1. Change number 2, we're going to change up the episodes a little bit. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put out one full episode, probably an hour. Maybe.
I think hours is a safe bet. Yeah.
One full episode on Saturdays. And then throughout the week, we would have possibly 1 or 2 super small episodes, almost like segment episodes.
Just shorter, and you guys have been, the people listening have been on this ride with us this far.
Yeah.
I think that we can all agree that no one expected us to really get this far. I don't think, and I don't even mean that in a bad way. It's nothing about us as podcasters or people.
Yeah.
But really, 60 is kind of a shit ton,
Yeah,
and
it's a lot when you think it's like almost an hour every single time.
Yeah.
That's 60 hours of us just blabbering about stuff.
And you and I aren't like, we didn't make a fucking dream board. We didn't have a 100 episode plan.
Yeah.
You literally were just like, hey, I'm moving, so I bought you a microphone. You want to give this a shot? We're like, fucking plug it in and start talking. Let's do it,
And I think both of us never really realized how difficult it would actually be to just say things for that long and also be like somewhat coherent at the same time.
Exactly.
And
like
it's just
the
a
right
lot.
amount of racist. You know what I mean? Like just and sexist and homophobic. Just like the right amount. So
it's just a lot for us to deal with right now.
Yeah.
And with us when we started doing the 2 episodes a week, it was like, wow, this is crazy and this is great. And I really do enjoy it, but it's also a lot of fucking work. And I'd like to watch a movie at some point in my life.
Yeah, right. You literally, there's pizza getting cold in the other room. So I agree, and I think that it can be just as cool. I'd like to, have 2 shorter videos too, because who knows, maybe those could gather some traction. There's just we're just trying to make it happen and keep our friends. And I hate to use the word fans because really they're just being nice to us. But
at this point, though, people that are listening, they're more than being nice to us. Like they're actually kind of hooked on some things. Like they're waiting for the fucking idiot of the week. Hoping it's them.
It's not gonna be.
It's not you guys. No, it's not.
You know who you are, and you're not. Everyone listening that was going to be fucking idiot of the week has already been. So eat your heart out.
So we're gonna try to do that, but this week's gonna be a normal situation. We're gonna have episode on a Wednesday. Well, I mean, you're hearing this on a Wednesday, and you'll have one more on a Saturday. But then going forward, we will just do this other plan that we have. So maybe the videos will be a little bit more enjoyable to watch because I'll actually have like more than a day and a half to edit some shit together. And it'll, like I said, it'll help us get a little bit of our lives back at this point because we both work full time and Robbie's got a kid and I have a wife and it's just a lot, It's just
both of them are hard to keep their attention, and they both enjoy eating crayons. So, it's hard. We have to keep an eye on them. We don't want Steph dying from
Crayola poisoning.
Crayola poisoning, exactly. So,
all right. That being said, let's start. Let's continue. Here we go.
So, let's get into it.
What's been going on, man?
Dude, so much, but nothing at all. So much and nothing at all.
Yeah.
I'm officially completely done with my real estate class.
Yeah.
Did I mention that last episode?
You did, actually, yes.
That I was done with it?
Mm-hmm. You still got to take the test, and I said, "What do you have to? If you fail it?" And you said you can take it up to 4 times. You said there was a person in your class who took it and they failed, and she's like, "It fucking sucked," and that's how you said it.
Bitch. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so nothing is going on in my life. Yeah. No, I redid my room. I guess I've mentioned that I was going to do it, I think, on the last one. And today I did some serious work on my room. Down in the basement, we had a flood a couple years ago.
Yeah.
We had like 2.5, 3 feet of water. Messed up everything, and we've just been rolling with half walls for years. And so today I actually cut and put in some insulation and drilled in some drywall on top of it in my bedroom.
That's awesome.
And it's the first time in years I've had walls, and dude, I'm on a high. You mentioned it.
For sure.
When you do something, and there's parts of it that look like shit. I'm sure I fucked it up. I'm going to have to redo it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, but I did it in the first place.
For
you
sure.
know?
The way that I've ever built anything or done anything like that is I have a cheat code for you. Make it rustic because it doesn't need to be good.
Just like weather it, hit it with some
just
water.
like hit it with some chains, and all of a sudden it looks like it's meant to be like that. Because I'm not like I can build some stuff. I built a bunch of things, but it's all under that same genre because I'm not going to be out there like staining a fucking armoire that I made look beautiful, like the fucking Lion, the Witch in the Wardrobe or whatever. Like it's not going to be that great because I don't have those skills, but I could definitely make something that maybe looks like it came from a barn.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And you have. Now that you mention it and I look back on the things you made.
Most things.
Everyone's always like, Jordan, you're so good at this. Make me something.
Yeah.
But it's like, really, you just slap some wood together and fucking torch it for a second and then throw some stain on top of it.
That's basically how you do it. If that ever goes out of style, I'm done. I don't know.
Why you shouldn't have said that? Because I never even thought of it until right this second. I've seen everything you've made. People are gonna know now.
There was actually I built a like a coffee table and some side tables and stuff for Steph like a couple years ago. Yeah. And there are, if you go to Home Depot, there are like bed slats you can get for like kids' beds. They're like legit, just like a 1x4. But they're super textured, like because they're underneath the bed. Why would they need to be like they don't sanded or anything like that? Yeah. But I chose those for a reason because I was like, those are gonna look like they came from an old pirate ship when I build them with them. You know what I mean? Like that's why I was, and that's how it worked. It was just like, look at the grain. You can fucking feel it and not only see it. So yeah, dude, that's my cheat code for you. But I don't know if it's gonna work with drywall. I recommend probably
and I'll
just
let you know.
Not do that.
I've got to like mud it and tape it or something. I don't know, and then I can paint it. Who fucking knows, really?
Yeah. That's awesome though. It's definitely intoxicating when you like do something that you kind of thought you could do, but when you actually do it, you're like, I can do whatever, man. I can do whatever I want to now.
I'm just jaying my peas thinking about it.
You'll start to accumulate some tools, and then all of a sudden you'll be like, all right, let's fucking build a deck.
Exactly. I'm getting good. I'm fucking it up here so that when I buy a house, hopefully in the next year, and have to do stuff there, then I'll do it right. Like I could fuck my mom's house. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit about that. But definitely when I get my own place, it'll be nice.
So. That's awesome. Yeah. So softball.
Yeah, I'm in. This is the moment. So and you guys will hear it right after the break. Fuckers.
We got to play like a little soundbite that's like, and then, fucking, do you wipe your ass? And then, you wet wipes for men, dude wipes. Yep. I have those. Anyway, softball. So we are 2-1, I think. Right?
Sure.
Going into
this game, yeah.
Yeah. So we've won 2 in a row. We have like, I think I told you, we have like a lot of people that want to play. Sure. But a lot of people don't play because they just have other things going on. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of like switching and figuring out who can be there for the game. It's kind of crazy. So almost every game there's been like a different combination of people that have showed up. So the fact that we've won 2 in a row, I'm not feeling confident because I'm like, well, the 3 people that did great in the last game aren't going to be here this game. So fuck.
Was it a late game again?
Yeah, another late game.
Okay.
So 8:50, super late. Wow. But it was Halloween, right? So the Halloween,
the weekend,
game, basically. Yeah. So we had a bunch of people, like a couple people got into like onesies. Like one of them was like a shark, and the other one was like a raccoon or something. Cute. Steph was like, she wore like a tutu and had like a Superman like shirt on, and then I wore like a hoodie because I typically do because it's pretty chilly at night. It wasn't too bad that night though, but underneath it I had a Flash t-shirt. And
no way.
Dude, the fucking funniest part is because like most people were dressed up. If not, there's some people that just aren't very festive, right? Sure. And not that I went all out. We fucking put that fucking idea together 30 seconds before we left.
But you're not a fucking prick, so you did. You know what I mean? You did something.
Yeah. So I show up and somebody's like, "Where's your costume?" And I slowly unzip my hoodie and I was like, "Flash." And they're like, "Wow, that's so cool!" It happened 7 times, and I was like, "All right, this is getting a laugh every time." I don't know. Anyway, so the game starts. We go scoreless, top of the first, which is pretty unheard of, honestly.
Wow,
not great. So we're not feeling good. We give up 2 runs in the next inning, so now we're down 2-0.
Other team, do they just from the eye test? Do they seem like they know what they're doing?
No. Not from the eye test, at least.
Okay.
They look like they're a little older. Everybody's pretty close in competitiveness.
Yeah.
There's not some bombers on every team, but there's some people that can do all right, and there's also some people who suck and probably weren't invited, and they were just were bystanders.
What's the temperature approximately?
It's 60 degrees. It's pretty nice, honestly. So I wasn't wearing my hoodie. Yeah, I wasn't wearing my hoodie. I was I got Under Armour on. I got long underwear. I'm good to go. So
let them know who they're messing with. Flash, dude.
Yeah, okay. Exactly. So so we start to take the lead. We have a pretty good lead. Our fucking umpire, who does all of our games pretty much. She's this old lady. She's a super nice lady. She doesn't like swearing, which is hilarious because everybody's
What's her name again?
I don't know what her name is.
Belinda.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Awesome. Doesn't like swearing.
She doesn't like swearing, so everything that happens, I'm like, fuck, and she's like, fudge. I'm like, fudge is good.
Fudge.
She says it really funny. But
that's hilarious.
In the middle of the game, she's like, it's 17-6 us. And I was like, I don't remember scoring 17, but whatever. And then an inning later, somebody's like, I don't think it's 17 from their team. And she's like, oh, I read the 12 as a 17. I didn't bring my glasses. I was like, you're an umpire. Don't fucking admit that you can't see things.
That you can't see, right? That's your whole job is to see.
Exactly.
Belinda.
So, and then somehow the other team, we were beating their ass pretty good. We were up by 6 runs. That's not crazy, but
sure.
They started to become a little competitive and a little asshole-ish to us. Constantly.
Really?
So what happened was, I think this is what started it. One of our people who was running around in a shark onesie was running to first. There was a ball that was thrown and it hit him in the jaw, as he was running, because I don't know, the guy missed it. Maybe it was too wide. I don't really know, but it hit him in the jaw. Which he just fucking wore it. I would have been like, I'm done with softball forever. I'll see you guys.
I'm imagining him just getting knocked the fuck out, but
yeah, no, he just fucking wore it, and then because he got hit, the ball trickled in the right field basically, and he just ran all the way to third basically. He just kept running, and I think that's what started this kind of weirdness, because the first baseman was like, "Oh, I thought he was hurt, so I stopped running after the ball. I didn't think he was gonna run." And that's, I think, the start of it, because that was the first moment where I was like, who the fuck, what? If he was shot in the leg, I'd say, sure, maybe we could call timeout, but that's a live ball, bitch. Go get the fucking ball.
What are we gonna punish the guy who fought through the pain to get to third base?
Exactly.
No, he feels bad because he didn't want you to be hurt. So.
Exactly. So I think that's what started this. This is 3 innings before we ended.
Are you chirping a little bit at this point?
Oh, dude, I don't shut up. I'm just I'm such a dick. I'm such a dick. Every single player that comes up for them, or comes up for us, if there's a bad play made by them, I'm just laughing hilariously, or just there's several people that drop easy fly balls because they're just not good, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, 2 hands over there, you know what I mean? I'm just a douche.
Yeah, of course.
It makes it fun. I get adrenaline going, I'm feeling it.
He's got a chin. He's got a concrete chin.
Well, he was wearing a fucking shark costume, so we were all like, "Daddy shark!" It was really fucking funny, dude.
That's perfect.
So this is in the 4th inning or something. We typically play 6 because we can only play an hour. We're winning, dude. The fucking umpire. She's like, it's 12-6, and the other team started to chirp back at her, and they're like, it's 13-7. And I was like, first of all, that's the same difference.
Same ratio.
So who the fuck cares? Why would you? I mean, are you doing like end of the year scoring totals? Like, I don't understand. But anyway, so they're getting real chippy with us, and like they're starting to like kind of make comments during our time in the field, and so I'm pitching, right? We have an inning where we go 3 up, 3 down, like fucking amazing. There's a girl like struck out because she didn't like hit the ball, and then we made like 2 really good plays. Dude, we had a guy playing second base who was basically in right field. And a ground ball was hit to him. Steph was playing first. She was like 30 feet off of first base, and I, because just PFP's pitcher fielding position, I ran all the way to first, and fucking like we got the play out basically. I got the put out, and it was like, dude, it was amazing. It was such a cool play, and because I'm just excited, like we're all like cheering and stuff. So I think that was to like end the 6th inning, like on the dot at a fucking hour. So it was like, that's it. They're the home team. That's got to be it. And she's like, top of the 7th. And we're all like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, I want to go home, first of all. It's fucking 9:50 right now. I'm tired. Also, we won. And I think there's a little part of all of us that knows that a 6-run lead is not safe.
Anything can happen.
For real, anything can happen. Just like 6 bombs in a row can happen. And so we go back out there and they score, I think, like 2 on us or something like that. I can't remember. But there was a play where a guy was at second base. Or, I'm sorry, guy at first, ground ball to our shortstop. He steps on second to try to get out or throw a double play, basically. But for me, I thought he was out. No big deal. But the umpire, I guess, called him safe. But the runner thought he was out as well. So he runs off the base, and the other team's like, you're safe, Brad. What are you doing, Brad? Get back on the... And I'm like, wait, did you call him safe? And this umpire's like fucking in, a different dimension. She doesn't understand what's happening. And I was like, is he safe? And she's like, yep. And I was like, well, I got the ball. He's off the base. I'm going to fucking go chase him down. I got him. And I'm like, he's out now, right? And she's like, nope, it was a dead ball. And I was like, why is it a dead ball? And she
I mean,
the other thing about this league is we have to switch balls depending on who's batting. It's very silly. It's really stupid. But she was like,
boys and girls. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. So the boys get like a 12-inch and the girls get like 11 and like a 1/4 inch. It's really silly. It's really stupid. But she was like, it's a dead ball, and I was like, why is it a dead ball? And like now I'm starting to get aggravated because I'm like, I'm fucking I'm tired. This is the second out. I want it to be over with. Like, and the other team's just like bitching at me. Like they're just like, he's safe because he wasn't on the bag, and I'm just like letting it roll off my back because I'm about to fucking pile drive one of these motherfuckers. And I'm like, how is he safe? And literally one of the people was like, he was on the bag. And then there was like laughter from the other team, and I was like, I'm about to fucking whip this ball right into their dugout.
Yeah, dude, for real. Yeah. Can you take one on the chin like Daddy Shark? We'll fucking find out.
For
okay.
Sure. So I'm like yelling at this umpire respectfully. I'm not being an asshole, but I'm definitely loud and I'm kind of annoyed.
You're kind of pulling a LeBron a little bit.
A little bit, yeah, definitely. So I'm like, why is he safe? And she's like, it's a dead ball. And I was like, why is it a dead ball? And she's like, well, he threw the ball to you to switch balls. And I was like, that's not my fault. I'm like, what am I? What does that mean? And she's like, you're right, he's out. So I just like talked her into fucking calling him out, which then of course I was like, I respect your decision. All right, next batter,
I think
please.
You're correct. Yeah. Was the other team going crazy?
For sure. Yeah, they were definitely like way more like into it than like just people were just talking shit to each other, and it was fucking crazy. The next player like hit like a ground ball to like first base, so it was just like an easy out. It was just like a fuck yes, like we got him.
You looked at their bench. You were like, whoa, yes, you can't handle that.
I think so, honestly. And there's a little bit of like weirdness because we work with all these people, so I don't want to like be an insane person, but also I don't want to lose.
Of course.
And then I think the other thing, we stayed late. We fucking hung out with everybody. And I was just like, I think what really got to me is I used to umpire. And it bothers me when somebody's like wishy-washy on a decision and then folds under some sort of pressure on it, honestly.
Well, if she would have just been like, to change balls, and you would have been like, that doesn't make any sense, and she would have been like, that's my call. I'm the umpire.
Honestly,
you would have been like, okay,
I would have been like, whatever, like, well, fuck.
Yeah,
but literally, sucks, I like weaseled my way into this conversation, and she was just like, he's out, and then she had to explain it to the fucking riot on the fucking third base side. But of course, we won for the third time in a row.
I know. Wow.
And it was an awesome game, dude. It was fun as fuck.
That does sound fun.
The other team left to go home. We all fucking went up to the bar and like hung out for like 3 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna see ask if it was chippy afterwards, but obviously they just pieced the fuck out.
Yeah, I think ultimately once the game's over, I don't think anybody's gonna like hold anything over. But during the game, there's definitely some chippiness, and it's weird because they're like 50-year-old men who are just getting like angry about like the dumbest shit, and it's like I can get angry because I'm younger than you.
Yeah, well, they just took their HGH, you know what I mean? So they're all fired up,
dude.
Their fucking dicks are half.
It's funny you mentioned your friend wanting to maybe go to prison or whatever if he was gonna beat that guy's ass.
Yeah,
I don't think I would, but I was tempted to just be like, you guys want to fucking all fight? Because I'll fucking take you, Grandma. I'll take your ass out right now.
What if you tagged that guy and he turned and was like, fuck you, dude, what's up? Like,
for real.
To fight you?
For real. For real. There were other people that were on our bench who were just like, people get hurt every fucking inning. And they were like, come on, Flash, it's almost over. Like, let's be done. And I was like, no, it's the principal. Like, I was fucking losing my mind. It was fucking horrible,
man.
dude.
It's hard, dude. Sometimes as like the funny nice guy, and it's not like you have to do this on purpose. It's not. I don't like pick and choose times in order to do this.
Yeah.
But yeah, my temper is a huge bomb on the end of a long wick. What's it called? Fuse.
Yeah.
So it's like it takes me a long time to get angry.
Yeah.
But then when I lose my mind, it's like. And when we've talked about this, you have that moment where you're like, am I mad? And then you're just mad. You know?
And I just think it's because it was like a simple rule in baseball. Like I played baseball my whole life. I know, you know how many times I have like done that basically during kickball. There was a guy on first, a ground ball was hit the fucking first base. They stepped on first, threw it to second, and the umpire called him out as if it was still a force out because there was no tag. And like from the dugout, I was like, it's not a force out anymore. And he was like, oh yeah, safe. And I was like, why the fuck am I the best umpire here? Like,
why do I know? You were a great ump though.
I just like the rules because they're there for a reason.
Of course. Yeah.
They're made to be broken, Robbie. I was
going to say, let's get to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Rules
so
are made to be broken.
We won again. We're 3-1, rolling, just ready to go.
This is a real sports podcast. You know what I mean? Like it's, but not sports that anyone really cares about. Just like,
we got a doubleheader this week, I believe. It's like 2 games.
Really?
Yeah, 2 games in a row. So hopefully we're fucking. Yeah, I think it might be, honestly, especially because one of the games is pretty early and it's hard for people to get there that early. And we're already, like I said, wishy-washy on who the fuck's going to show up. A lot of people just have like things going on Friday nights. So it's like.
You need me to fly down and play center field, dude. You just let me know.
Yeah.
I'm boosted and I'm ready to juiced it. Yeah, man, I crave competition. Like it's a part of my life that I severely miss.
I feel like I don't need it anymore. But when I get like a taste of it, I'm like, oh no, I'm back into the fucking mode, and it's fun as fuck.
Watching football does it to me. I'm like, God, I just want to
for sure
play some football.
So we're about a half hour in, and we know what that means. It's time.
Yeah, I sure
do.
You ready for some mind-blowing facts?
Man, that fact is semi-interesting.
Exactly.
There you go, Jared. That one's for you. Jared.
I got a baby one. We should talk about Jared, actually.
Should we?
Yeah, I think we should actually bring it up. He's in Cabo right now with his wife, Kristen. And
our fucking idiot of the week.
Yeah, probably enjoying it. All-inclusive resort. Fucking just probably swimming in margaritas right now.
Just naked.
But yes, but the only thing I feel bad about is that he's a diehard Braves fan, and the Braves are in the fucking World Series, and he won't get back until Saturday. So I'm pretty sure that will be the end of the series. Game 5 is tonight.
Game 5's right now.
Tuesday's probably 6 if it is
Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, so
maybe.
he'll miss the entire thing, and not that he can't watch it. I mean, there's fucking technology everywhere. You can watch it, but I do feel a little guilty that like he's on vacation and he's probably being drawn to the fucking Braves while there's like a couples massage happening.
She's like, babe, I was thinking you take a long walk on the beach. They're offering a flower petal picnic under the stars on the ocean.
Yeah. He's like, it's the top of the third. I
just got 6 innings I got to burn through. 6.5 I got to burn through real quick.
I would feel guilty, honestly, because I would want to watch, but then I would also be like, I'm in Cabo. Why can't I fucking just relax? But I don't know. I don't know how he's dealing with it, so we have to talk to him when he comes back.
If it were the Cubs, I feel like, and when they planned this vacation,
for sure,
I'm sure there's no way he thought the Braves were going to be in the World Series. Like barely a chance, right?
Yeah.
But they're here and you're there. So I'm watching the game right now, and it's pretty fun.
Hopefully they win. I'm pulling for them just because fuck the Astros, I feel like.
Oh, yeah. Those fucking cheaters. I hate them.
Yeah, the worst people alive.
Yeah, we should roast them at the stake like the fucking Salem witch trials. Anyways, yeah, he emailed us too and did put it out there that he's going to make you eat the bark off a tree.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. The end of the email might have been like, Jordan maybe beats me because he has the reach advantage. But he didn't say that. He just said that you're a puss. And he would beat your ass. So.
Gotcha.
And I'm not trying to sabotage your friendship because I'm jealous. So
gotcha.
Guess you guys should fight. So you have a fact about babies or like a small fact?
I have like a tiny fact that is semi-interesting. I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's part of it, right?
Yeah. Let's do it.
First things first, I'm going to let Luna out. 1 second.
Okay. Hit me.
So. Everybody throwing around hashtags these days, right?
Yeah.
It used to be like the pound symbol, right?
Yeah.
Why was it ever called that? I should have looked that up. I don't understand.
I mean, because I'm tattooing it on your girl's ass. You know what I'm saying?
Like, why? Hashtag makes me feel better than being like, yeah, it's pound 67 or whatever.
Yeah.
But do you know what that hashtag symbol is actually the real name for it? There's all those symbols have weird ass fucking names.
It's not an ampersand because
I know what that is.
Yeah,
exactly. Thank you, Marino. So the hashtag symbol is technically called an octothorpe.
Octothorpe. Okay.
Yep. So I mean, it rolls right off the tongue.
Yep. Octothorpe.
Definitely. So octo, referring to the 8 points that are on, the thing, and thorpe. No one knows what that means.
Yeah. The sound, your butthole makes when you pull your thumb out of it. You know what I mean?
Thorpe?
Thorpe?
I don't know why.
Me.
I don't know why we both thought it had to raise and pitch. Thorpe?
And I just want the record to show that I don't mean my butthole.
Oh, just a butthole.
Yeah, because I don't know what that would sound like. So anyways, sorry.
So nobody knows what Thorpe means, but there is a theory that in Old English the word Thorpe means village. So it looks like a village surrounded by 8 fields. If you look at it, it's like, the middle square, everything around it is
the village, yeah.
So that's semi-interesting, right? I mean, an octothorpe, you're going to definitely bring that up when you're at the water cooler, fellas.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get so laid because of that fact. You know what I mean?
We had when we did trivia, there was a something called an interrobang. That is I think it's a question mark and a exclamation point put together. It's like it's something like that. I can't remember exactly.
I text that 11 times a day. Like,
me too. I'm constantly yelling questions at people.
Yeah,
I do that all the time.
I love an interrobang, dude. Yeah, for sure.
So I always like those little ones where you're like, I don't need to know that, but that is semi interesting.
Of course.
So that's all I got.
Mine is just kind of like a brief history. It's similar. It's pretty interesting, I think. But today is Halloween. So
it is.
We're recording this on Halloween. Happy Halloween, Jordan.
Happy Halloween, Robbie.
Those are our names.
Yep.
We are two fucking idiots.
we
dressed up like a dude. I had the best line at the bar the other night.
Yeah.
So at work we dressed up, and I literally had 15 minutes to make this costume. So I just like tucked in a t-shirt into some pants and wore a hat and a fanny pack. Said I was a dad on vacation. Like that was my.
That's funny.
Super easy, super chill. And so I said that to this guy, and they're like, "Yeah, we're going to a Halloween party. Do you know what my costume is?" And I was like, he was just wearing a sweatshirt. Like I didn't. There was really nothing going on. So I was like, I don't know, the coolest guy at the party. And dude, he gave me like a $15 tip. I like nailed it with that one line. I just killed it.
You know what I would have said?
What?
I would have been like, "You're wearing a sweater, Bill Cosby?"
Yeah.
Just like, oh shit.
Yeah, and I mean he was black.
Oh
so
shit. Maybe that's not the way to go.
It was a sweatshirt, I guess I should have said.
Oh, I thought you said I mean you did say sweater, so you're helping me with faulty information.
I'm not, saying that you're racist. It just always kind of comes back to that.
But pulling a Bill Belichick, just wearing a hoodie for some reason.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Nice. Switch it up. But anyways, I just wanted to look up a few things. First of all, I looked up the history of the Salem witch trials. And it's literally the plot of The Crucible. I was like, got 5 minutes into research, and I'm like, anyone who took English in high school knows this story. Like, this isn't going to be interesting to anyone. Yeah. So I didn't realize that it was like verbatim.
Did you look up a story about a mice and a man? Or
yeah,
you good
Lenny just loved puppies, but he was too strong.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure.
Dude, that book fucked me up.
Did it?
I've read it a couple times over the years because it's a quick read, and oh man, I just like weep openly at the end of it. So
it's brutal.
So anyways, I ended up on Halloween's origin, where it came from, because it is interesting, right? We all go out, we dress up and get candy or whatever.
Sure.
I took Sawyer trick-or-treating tonight. It was super fun to see him excited. And it actually dates back. There are a couple origins, but the one that I think that fits the most is a Celtic festival of Samhain, Samhain. It's actually pronounced Samhain, which I knew because I'm smart.
Yeah.
But the Celts or the Celts, also not sure what you call them. This was like 2,000 years ago in the area of Ireland, basically. Yeah. And they celebrated their new year on November 1st because they ended their year with harvest, and then they started their year with just death and despair. Like, so to celebrate the fact that people were going to die literally over the winter time, on October 31st, they would hold this festival.
Yeah.
And they would, they'd start these big spiritual fires, and they would dress in costumes, which mostly consisted of like animal heads and skins, which is super fucking
normal
creepy.
stuff.
Yeah, normal.
Yeah.
Normal stuff. At least kinky enough for me, but
yeah.
So they would burn pictures and animal sacrifices. They would just like burn animals in these fires because they believed on October 31st, the night before all the dying started, they had a special connection with the dead. So they would like read each other's fortunes and dress up in these crazy outfits and celebrate the last night of their year.
Yeah.
They're hopefully a fruitful harvest,
Sure.
And that's kind of transitioned over the years to give us our modern Halloween. Definitely going to fillet a pig next year, and that's going to be Sawyer's costume for sure. Just for our Irish, he's blonde, so they might think he's Irish, but
that's crazy.
It's just when every modern thing, everything that happens in our lives right now started 2,000 fucking years ago, fucking a million years ago,
with some fucked up shit,
with some crazy fucked up shit. And it's just insane to think about that, you know?
Yeah. The first baseball game was like played with a femur bone and an eyeball or something like some stupid shit where you're like, what?
Yeah, for
oh,
real.
Why?
Like, and to think that everything in our lives has an origin it blows my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Is that where Wiccan people, is that what they do? I don't even know. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but
like
I don't
scary
associate
lesbians in the woods
with. Yeah, yes. Dude, I don't know if they'll suck your blood, but they'll munch your box. You know what I mean? So
I can't name that the title of the episode.
I know.
There's so many that I like want to when I hear it. I'm like, oh, that's it.
So
And I'm like,
vulgar.
never mind. That's going to be flagged for sure.
I just laughed so explosively that I farted. It was like a nice moment.
We went to my boss's house actually yesterday to put together some
Big boss or direct boss?
Direct boss.
Okay.
But we went there to put together some T-shirts. I drew out a logo for this fucking softball thing, and we put some. We have a cricket, so we did all that stuff. And the thing about iron-ons is it's different than just pulling the vinyl off of the fucking sticker or whatever.
Yeah.
Iron-ons, you have to do this special thing to them. You have to mirror the image because it has to be opposite when you put it on. Anyway,
yeah.
So I feel so bad. I touted Steph as like a fucking cricket expert.
Oh no.
Because his wife has a cricket and she's like, I don't know how to use it, and I was like, Steph's awesome. Like she definitely she really is. She knows how to do a lot of stuff. Well, because we're not used to doing iron-ons, like 70% of the cuts that we did were flipped correctly, and then 30 of them were not. So like so everybody's got their name on the back of their shirt and a number, and like numbers like 4 through like 6 are all flipped, and I think the 7s are flipped, and like I was like, first of all, it was a shit show. Like it took forever. We did all the names the wrong way too. We forgot to fucking flip it. So we kept having to do all this stuff. Took forever, and I was thinking to myself, if anybody fucking says anything about these fucking shirts, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. But basically, we're just gonna tell people that the backwards numbers are part of the font, because that sounds like a legit thing, honestly. Because most of the numbers aren't backwards, but some of them are. So, like, somebody has the number 52, but the 5 is backwards, so it looks like 22.
Oh, no.
It's so fucking stupid. And we used the fucking font that has, it looks like drips are coming off of it, like it's like a spooky or, I don't know, toxic or whatever. It's kind of cool looking. Well, the number 1 legit looks like a penis. Think of how
a load
like
too?
no, not like that. Like you think about how like a 1 has like that little like fucking head on top of it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
This one is just it's definitely a penis.
Nice. Who's number 1?
I don't think so. I don't think we have anybody that's number 1, but we do have somebody who's 171 because they were just like, I can't choose between 17 and 71. I was like, well, 2 penises for you. That's all you get.
Yep.
But no,
penis 7 penis, baby.
It was really funny. And Steph was so like tired and just annoyed that like everything was happening wrong and like trying to iron on the letters and some of them aren't sticking right.
Hey, it was her entire legacy at stake. You know what I mean? Like she was Miss Cricket in that moment. So.
Basically. But it was good. We didn't get home till fucking like midnight though. We got there at like 4:30. It was such a long night. It was such a long night. So we ate dinner. They cooked us dinner. It was so awesome. It was like steaks and potatoes and shit like that. It was
That's pretty sweet.
Very good. The bad part is we ate at like 6 o'clock. So as we're driving home at midnight, like I'm kind of I'm fucking kind of hungry because I didn't eat anything prior to that. So I'm just like, and I didn't like overindulge because I'm just like trying to be polite. I'm not like, I'll take seconds. Like
you got a second T-bone around here.
Exactly. Well, we're driving home. There's a McDonald's and stuff's like, McDonald's looks open, and I was like, are you hungry? And she's like, I mean, are you or what? And I was like, I'm about to get in this turn lane because I'm definitely, I could definitely. I was like, I like how you're being very coy about this. Like, I could smell a burger if that's all you want me to do.
I know how to spell it too. So
exactly. I don't know, but it was a good time. So we got some shirts made. I'll have to show you the logo.
And some McDonald's.
Yeah, so that was a good end of the night.
But. That's really for me is the instant replay of the night. Like the part you want to see again is the McDonald's. fuck your boss. Fuck your fucking softball team. So tired of it.
Yeah.
But McDonald's sounds delicious right now. Can you tell I'm hungry? I'm like
the worst part about the t-shirts, we put a lot of effort in, right? A lot of work. We went to town, and I was like, the best part about this is that nobody's gonna see these because everybody has a jacket on. Like, it's not gonna be
cold
important
now, right?
It's chilly, So
back to the important part. What did you get from McDonald's?
Oh, just a 2 cheeseburger meal, just a little tiny burgers. That's definitely. It's like it's enough. It's not too much. It's
Dude, the problem with McDonald's is I could get like a 2 double quarter pounder meal, and for some reason it always fits in your stomach. Like anything you order from McD's.
Yeah, it's. I get you. I mean, Robbie and I were around like we were like sophomores in high school. Robbie had a car, and that's when that dollar menu came out.
Dude, and a McDouble was only $1.
Yeah, dude. We would scrounge together $7 and just have a feast.
A feast. We could eat for days. Literally, that's 3 McDoubles a piece. And if we could find a little extra, we're each getting a large Coke. It
was like every time I hung out with you that summer, it was like, I don't know, man, check your fucking dad's pants. Like, let's get some fucking change together. Let's fucking put it together.
Oh, my gosh. Straight up. I've just ingested probably hundreds and hundreds of pounds of whatever McDonald's food is made out of.
Yeah.
And I'm alive for now, so...
I mean, you're still kicking, bro. You just fucking completed your room for once, and you're fucking... With all the drywall, all the fixings, like, you did it. So, I mean, that's what it took to get you there. That's all you need
better
to know.
Celebrate with a McChick. So, what? Anyways.
All right. Well, that's the episode, guys.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you guys
Change is coming. Change is coming soon. We're going to give it a shot.
Yeah, we'll try something different. Let us know.
And yeah, exactly. If we ever do anything you don't like, fuck yourself. Like, keep it to yourself, So, just let us know. Send us an email if you have any ideas for what we can do segment-wise, too.
Yeah.
If you guys want to hear something or learn about us, I guess. I don't know if you care enough about our lives to,
probably not
ask questions. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys.
Well, send us an email, 2fuckingidiotspod@gmail.com. Let us know if you want us to do, reviews again, too, because I think we got some traction on that, sort of, somehow.
Bro, 1 chip challenge. I know it's $70, but I want to try it. I think we have to.
I'm just going to make a fake one and be like, this is...
Woo. That's fine. Actually, that would be okay.
All right.
That would be all right.
Well, nobody's going to believe it if we actually get the
Dorito. It's like, wow, mine came in this Pocky thing. Yours is in a bag of nacho cheese Doritos, but that's for some reason.
Yeah, it's for a packaging reason. They don't want it to ship by itself. Anyway, so thank you guys for listening. We will
love you guys.
We'll catch you later.
Happy Halloween.
Peace.
Happy or sad, it's story time.